Mm-hmm. Do you give any credence to Erik Spoelstra being Bron's former coach? Like, does he have the break in case of emergency alarm to try to beat this guy?
No, he just he just knows what it's like to be Frank Vogel. You know, like I know what it's like to have that guy, and now my job is a lot easier. But now I have to coach against him, and I don't know. I don't know what he could pull. I don't know where it would help him really because LeBron is a different player to me right now than he was in Miami. More posting. He's like a point guard now. Miami, he was kind of the point guard, but here he's like 100% point guard, and he posts up, and then he kicks to the small ball 4-5 with the second unit, and he's just a different guy than the Miami guy. So I don't really know. And then plus, like Keith said, the personnel is completely different than what he had, what he played with in Miami. I mean, he plays with a plethora of bigs, and then they put some shooters around him and go small. I don't give him any. I don't think it's going to help him any when he's sitting up in there thinking how we're going to stop Bron and AD. The fact that he coached him in Miami.
Yeah, I mean, I think it helps a little bit. I mean, you've been with this guy day in and day out for how many championship runs? They went to the finals 4 times. You know this kid. You know him from, you know what makes him tick, what he likes, what he doesn't like. I think it's more of a help than a hindrance for sure. Like, I think going into the series, how to set up things strategically. So I could see it helping a little bit, but if from a personnel standpoint, like Keith said, they're at a complete mismatch that I don't know how they get out of. They're gonna have to come up with some. I mean, he's a great coach.
I like Spoelstra.
Yeah, as far I think it's like him, Carlisle, Pop. I think it's like a couple guys up in that upper echelon of guy.
Nick Nurse, I like him too.
Nick Nurse, I don't know if I put him up, but he's good though. He's good. In that echelon of coach, and he's there. So, I'm sure they've been scheming up. They've been looking ahead because they felt like they could beat Boston, and they did. I think they looked ahead and tried to figure out some things schematically to try to give them a chance here. When I watched them celebrate this shit, I mean, they felt like they had a chance, bro. I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe they know something we don't know, but they felt like they had a chance, doggy. And we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it looked like a mismatch on paper. Like it looked like they're gonna dog them. So we'll see what happens for sure.
Who you got in this finals, Keith?
I think Miami will play the Lakers better than you guys are alluding to. But I still have the Lakers winning.
How many games?
How many games? I don't think it's going to be a 5-game gentleman sweep. I think they're going to take it at least 6.
They will get 2 dubs.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are better than you think, man. Like they're in the finals for a reason.
Because it sucks.
Yeah, but them beating these teams that they were like way less talented than, something's up. They figured something out
that speaks to Spoelstra to me. That speaks like volumes for the type of coach that he is.
Yeah,
because their talent. This is probably the least talented team we're gonna face besides Portland.
Yes.
Houston was more talented. The Nuggets were more talented and more
facts for sure.
All of those, Portland. Besides Portland, all the other guys were harder to game plan for, harder to get ready for, more difficult matchups.
If I was Lakers,
and more talented.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. If I was Lakers, I wouldn't even fuck around. I would try to sweep this team. I would try to go, especially with AD. Like AD, they don't really have a matchup for you. I mean, Bam, they don't really have a matchup for you. Go get your first joint. We're gonna rise you 4 games. Go get it. I mean, another thing about the Lakers, you can give Bron all type of shit. He's been in the finals like 10 years in a row, besides last year. He's a winner. And AD is a winner. Like, this type of pairing doesn't happen a lot. They are the best at what they do, and they have it between the ears, too, both of them. Mm-hmm. This is rare. It's rare. And if Bron was a little younger, I would be like, these, and they like each other.
The dynasty. I would say it's a dynasty.
They would have been.
I don't care about LeBron's age. I haven't seen no decline.
I do.
I don't care.
I'm concerned.
Low-key.
I'm concerned. I think next year he should be good money. I think he should be good money next year.
It's the third year
for the next 3.
Yeah, that third one. We'll see on the third one. I'm expecting a scrub, but next year I'm expecting not a scrub, but a scrub for LeBron James level player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be like a bum. Like, oh my God, he can't play anymore. But he's not going to be that man.
I think he's going to be nice until he retires. I think he's going to retire nice.
He could. If he retired next year.
I don't think he falls off a cliff. I mean, look at that. I'm kind of comparing him to Vince Carter because they both have hops. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to say that he has more hops than Vince, so, don't throw tomatoes at me. But Vince probably still has hops right now in the fucking broadcasting booth.
But man,
I don't know.
He can still have
freak athlete. That super freak athlete would never go away. I don't know. I don't see him falling off a cliff when it comes to his athleticism. And I mean, he's still looking at the rim. You were showing us that. Do you think that's just going to go away next year?
I thought it would have been gone.
Right.
But I thought it would have been gone about 2 years ago.
I think it's the investment he puts into his body, bro.
If they,
we have an old school way of thinking about how basketball players decline, and I think he's the new school way.
I think he's just that unicorn freak anomaly. Like I don't think it's the new way. I don't think it's the new way. Like we're just gonna see the next guy's just 35 years old, just
still nice,
dominating the league. No, I don't think it's a trend. I think he's just one of those where it's just like, dog. Just one of them like Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, you know what I mean? Like just those once every 15, 20 years, phenomenal athletes. I could see him being nice next year and us going back to back. That third year, that would be
superhuman.
Yes. Yes. If he's still one of the best 2 players in the world. The next year after that one, I might, I will start having GOAT talks about him. I would put him in that conversation.
The Lakers retool, though.
That's what I was going to say. You know that he's going to fall. I mean, eventually he has to fall. Y'all have to retool somehow. Somehow.
I think this summer is running back,
becomes the third
and then you look at it. No, I can see that. He seems like, he was willing to be the third piece this year. So I don't know why he wouldn't be willing to be the third piece 2 years from now when he's less of a player.
I think the best case scenario for y'all, for Greek, is to go to Miami because I like the pairing with him and Jimmy. I don't love it.
Yeah, I'm like Luke on it, but it's better than what they have. So
for sure. So him going to Miami helps y'all a lot. I think Chris Paul's gonna be a Laker, dog. I don't know how.
I kind of got that feeling too, but I just don't see the path. Like
it'll happen.
It's like it makes so much sense. It's gotta happen. But then I look at it and I go, well, makes $40 million. We don't have anything.
Will him and Rondo get along though?
No, you ship Rondo's ass.
You have to get rid of one. You have to get rid of Rondo.
Rondo is gone. Bye. Thank you for your service. Here's a championship ring. Thank you.
Hey, Rondo been hooping though, man.
Yes, he has.
Hey,
CP, you insert CP in that.
He ain't CP though.
You insert CP in his role.
Level.
This is.
If he stays healthy.
This is crazy. It's just crazy. So, man, I would love CP with that team because I think that they could win 3. And CP deserves a ring, man. Like I ain't fucking.
He got robbed. He got robbed of one, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Do you remember what it was?
He got robbed of like 3. He got robbed of like that might have been 3 of them shits.
Do you remember when we was at the game and the shit came? We was at the UK game.
Nigga was.
You was like, I was so mad. I was like, yo, they got CP. How?
I was rubbing niggas' faces in it.
And then Stern made the call.
Then Stern asked it. I said, what the basketball reasons? What the?
He was hurt. Hey, he was hurt.
And then you traded him for some bums. And then you got bums in return anyway. I was like, what?
That was crazy.
I was like, oh, what? I'm like, at least I would have got Pal. Like, what is this? Ooh. That's a 20 and 10 footer. Y'all said basketball reasons? I was like,
CP Kobe backcourt?
And then it was going to be Dwight. Dwight was going to be the third piece.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
That was the move. That was 3 championships. He was about to... He was at least going to win 2 with them motherfuckers. At least 2.
You know who might have stopped that shit? Mike.
Bron.
Mike who?
No.
Jordan. Fuck are you talking about? What
are you talking about? Are you talking about if he was in the league at the time?
No. I'm saying Mike Stern.
I don't know. I think it was all of the owners. Like I think it was all 31. like the Lakers again? No.
Damn.
Except Scrubs. Don't send them to the Lakers. Don't send them to the Lakers. Not the Lakers again. We're sick of this shit with the Lakers in the championship all the time. I think that's what it was more so than Mike. It was more like all of the owners like, not the Lakers. Not again. We refuse.
They were colluding, B?
Yeah.
And then it would have been Kobe, CP, and dog. Yeah, he got robbed about 3-4 rings, man. he got robbed.
Kobe ends up with like 7, 8, and then it's like.
Then y'all niggas get stopped. Then y'all would have to stop disrespecting him.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't disrespect him. I think he's a top 3 player of all time.
No, not you. The media and the whole, in the whole, the level of disrespect that he gets. If he won them 7, 8 rings, you wouldn't have motherfuckers on TV saying Kawhi is nicer than.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's what I was about to say. Like, whoa, we just said Kawhi Leonard's better than Kobe Bryant?
Niggas be trying to say James is better than Kobe, too. I'll be like,
yeah, no.
Dog.
Yeah, no.
The disrespect.
That's crazy.
Because, yeah. Stern didn't want to see it happen. So, yeah, CP does. He does deserve. Come on, get the one with us that you make up for that. Make up for the 3 or 4 that you should have won with Kobe. Win one with LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, it's their product. He helped put it back on. Like I keep saying, like he helped do this shit. Y'all got to repay. I'm sure he was like, "Hey, y'all got to repay me. Get me to a contender. Get me to the Lakers, or I'm not doing this shit." And they was like, "Yeah, fine. Just do this year, and then we'll get you on the team." So it's their product. They can do whatever they want with it. So I mean, get them on the Lakers somehow. That's not.